found him. The Iblis Trigger.
I'm not sure when this genre is coming out, so I'm sorry for the long wait. So looking back on my old reviews, I reviewed Sonic 06 a total of 4 times. Each one of those reviews are garbage. When I'm making a review, I want it to be something I can watch over and over again and comfortably say I feel the same way about the thing I just reviewed. And this is what I want for this video. And I also have 2 confessions to make. Prepare to hear this one. Come on everybody, say it with me. I never played this game. Good job everyone. The second confession is there is a few Sonic games I reviewed and I haven't actually played them. And I guess I'll list them all off. Let us commence forth. I never played Sonic Triple Trouble, Knuckles Chaotic, Sonic Pocket Adventure, Sonic Advance 2, Sonic Advance 3, Sonic Rush Adventure, Sonic 4 Episode 1, Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic and the Secret Ring, Sonic Lost World for the Wii U, Sonic Drift 2, Sonic R, Sonic Free Riders, Sonic Rivals 2, Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing, Sonic Shuffle, Sonic Battles, Sonic Chronicles The Dark Brotherhood, Sonic Boom Rise of the Lyric, none of the Mario and Sonic games, Sonic Boom Fire and Ice, Tails Sky Patrols, Tails Adventure, and Sonic Pinball Party. And that's it. What? I gotta review Sonic Lost World Still Up? Bro, what is he talking about? And I'm ready to receive all of those exposing videos. I guess that was quick.
Yo. This nigga Tim. This nigga Tim, bro. Yo, this nigga Tim, bro. This nigga Tim is a liar, bro. Look at him, bro. Nigga Tim is a liar, bro. Look at him. Bro, look at him, bro. Look at him, bro. Shit is ridiculous, bro. I can't, bro. I can't, bro. I'm tight, bro. He got me mad tight, bro. I just can't get this dude on my face, bro. You see this, bro? I'm tight, bro. I'm tight, bro. I'm tight.
Okay, that was harshly brutal. Let's get this review started before I'm considered a Terry clone. Alright, for this time. Sonic 06 was meant to be the revival of the Sonic series after Shadow the Hedgehog, and this was to celebrate Sonic's 15th birthday. Sonic had a wild 15th birthday. This game has been in the works since 2004, led by Sonic's co-creator, Yuji Naka. Sonic team wanted to create a game closer to a superhero film like Batman Begins, hoping it would advance the series with a realistic tone and include multiple gameplay styles. But this is where problems start to show its ugly self. After Naka resigned, formed his own company, Probe, the team split to work on Sonic and the Secret Rings. So Sonic 06 was rushed so it could be released in time for the holidays. It was released for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Versions for the Wii and PC were cancelled. This game was a critical failure. People criticized it for its load times, camera system, story, and controls. And it's been described as the worst Sonic game in the series. But is that really true? Let me get this out of the way now. I've played this game before. Here's me holding my legit copy of Sonic 06. But to my point, is this game that bad? I think it's time for me to finally take a look at this game. Oh yeah, this song was in the Nostalgia Code video, but you couldn't hear it, so here it is again. So let's get into Sonic's story. Oh yeah, the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to review each story individually, simply because I don't want to do it all together. Alright, for real this time, let's get into the game. The story begins with new character Princess Elise lighting the Eternal Flame. After she's finished, Eggman ambushes the celebration and tries to kidnap Elise in hopes of harnessing the flames of disaster. But in the nick of time, Sonic comes to help and save Elise, and we get our first glimpse of Silver. While running, Sonic encounters Eggman's badniks and realizes that the princess was captured, and for some reason waits till the next day to do something. He meets up with Tails and pursues the Wave Ocean, and tries to catch the air carrier on foot. They of course don't catch the egg carrier and go to the desert, and they find Elise. But they first have to defeat the Egg Cerberus. They make their way back and run to Silver. While Sonic and Silver are fighting, Princess Elise is captured again. Amy stops Silver from finishing Sonic, and Sonic meets up with Knuckles and Tails, where Eggman informs him that he's keeping Elise in his base at the White Acropolis. They make it there, and Eggman tricks them, and they're sent to the future, where they meet up with Shadow and Rouge. Y'all still paying attention? Okay, cool. In order for everyone to get out of the future, they have to do Chaos Control. So they head to Flame Core to get the Chaos Emerald.
Don't touch it!
I love this scene. After a boss fight, a portal is made with Chaos Control, and they make their way back to their own time. And they head to Radical Chain, and Sonic saves Elise from the train. And then she's captured almost instantly. Yo, can Elise not fight or something? Like, dude, this genre is getting ridiculous. Sonic is stopped by Silver again, and Shadow comes at the nick of time to save Sonic. Sonic saves Elise, and they go through Tropical Jungle, and eventually make their way back to Soliana. Princess Elise, the lady whose name I misspelled 4 times in my script, is captured yet again. Yo, are you serious? Sonic heads to Kingdom Valley, but this time Silver is here to help. But it's too late and Eggman and Elise die when the egg carrier crashes. Forgot to mention this, in the future they found out that one of the causes for the bad future was that Eggman and Elise died in the egg carrier. So to keep this from happening, Sonic and Silver do Chaos Control. It's crazy how literally everybody can do Chaos Control. Oh, let me try that real quick. Chaos Control! Timothy Reviews Finale. Not clever at all, yeah, that's not even funny, bro. Sonic and Tails make it to the aquatic base. Sonic makes it in time to save Elise. Sonic fights Eggman once more, and Sonic wins, and it leaves with Elise. Ending a Sonic story. Don't do that again. Okay, before I get into gameplay, let's bring up level design and music, mainly because stages are reused in each story, just at different points in time. I'm just gonna say it, I like the level design in this game. It's more than just a linear pathway, there's multiple ways you can get to the goal ring. And sometimes the levels are more than just get head to the goal ring. Sometimes Sonic is in trouble and we have to play as Tails to help him out. Or lasers will be in the way and we play as Knuckles to go deactivate him. The idea is so cool to me and I would honestly like to see this formula be brought back and perfected. Keep in mind I said I like the idea because the gameplay is... I'll get back to them. The music, dude. This has to be one of my favorite video game OSTs, like it's up there with Kingdom Hearts 2 and Sonic Unleashed. Sonic 06 soundtrack blew my mind on how good it is. Like I literally got chills in Kingdom Valley on the Mach Speed session. Visually, this looks beautiful and the music, it helps it. There's a few tracks I'm going to mention later, like the Mephiles fight between Shadow and the final boss, so sit tight. Let's get into Sonic gameplay. Sonic has his homing attack, slide, spin dash, bounce bracelet, and his light speed dash, and yo, Sonic's controls are disgusting. Like it makes me sick to my stomach. Sonic's homing attack is weird. It stops for a split second after you attack an enemy. The homing attack is useful, but it took a while to get used to. His spin dash is not good though. You're unable to stop him until he's finished, which leads to some pretty unfair deaths. Same thing for the slide. You cannot stop him until he's finished, and it's annoying. The bounce bracelet works like it did in Sonic Adventure 2, so no complaints. And the light speed dash is something that needs to go away. The camera though is just straight up awful. Like no joke, I hate how the camera works. I've died so many times and the camera freaks out every time Sonic or anybody for that matter bumps into a wall. It's just crazy disorienting. Now we can talk about Sonic stages. I like them somewhat. I say this for so many reasons. I like Sonic's level design due to being multiple pathways to the goal, and time to time other characters will help out, which I like the idea, but they sometimes drag the game down, especially if you're playing with Knuckles and Rouge. And yo, I like the stages, but the controls keep me from loving them. I love the ideas of the Mach Speed sessions, but they control awfully. Especially in Radical Chain, I got 3 game overs due to this part. It seems like when you jump, you have no control of Sonic. You can't move him left or right, so just imagine how many times I died. Also fell off some platform due to Sonic's control being slippery. One last thing I'm going to bring up is the boss fights, and this goes for almost all boss fights in this game. I don't like them. Well, except for 4 of them. These bosses take forever to finish. They're the wait for the opening type bosses, which I really wouldn't care about if it didn't take so long for them to show their opening. Like I was losing my mind waiting for Sonic's fight with Iblis to show his opening. And then we have to fight the thing again with Shadow, but one step at a time. Overall, I can say that Sonic's story was decent. I liked his levels and the ideas they had, but the flaws are crazy. Story-wise, it's and it only gets worse. Oh wait, we got another video.
Yo guys, Tim kind of forced me to be in this video because he loved my Forces skit.
That ain't true.
Never knew softness, never knew in the kick, never knew, never knew.
Okay, so Shadow's story begins with Shadow infiltrating Eggman's base, and for some reason Shadow's working with Gun. Okay, yeah, I understand it's a reboot, but I'm not just gonna forget what happened in Sonic Adventure 2. Rouge tags along and they fight the Egg Cerberus. Afterwards, we head to Kingdom Valley, where we begin to look for the scepter. Eggman makes it there as well, and tries to take the scepter, but ends up dropping it and releasing Mephiles. Mephiles takes form with Shadow's Shadow, and Mephiles tells Shadow that he recognizes him, then sends Rouge and Shadow to the future, coincidentally running into Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, and everything plays out like before, until we get to the part where everyone goes back to the present, and Shadow stays behind and hears about Mephiles' plan, and offers Shadow a way to join him, and he of course says no and fights Mephiles. Later on, with the help of Omega, Shadow heads to Radical Train, and in the nick of time saves Sonic. Silver learns how to do chaos control out of nowhere and creates a portal to a different time. That so happens to be the exact time Silver needs to see. We find out Iblis was created in a lab, and it later became unstable and exploded. But luckily for Shadow, he was able to seal Mephiles back in the scepter, and leaves Elise outside. They head back to Soliana and meet up with Omega at Wave Ocean, where Omega is finding Mephiles, and then they head to Dusty Desert to finish him off. Shadow fights Mephiles once again and attempts to seal Mephiles back in the scepter. Mephiles is defeated, but their attempts to seal him failed, and leaves a whole army of himself. Shadow removes the rings from his wrist, and he's given the ability I never knew he had. And his story doesn't really feel like an ending, but that's Shadow's story. Okay, so Shadow's isn't too different. He still has his homing attack and light speed dash, but returning from Shadow the Hedgehog is vehicles. Cool idea, but they control like garbage. I swear, like, this is a cool concept, but just controlling them is just not it. Shadow has this little kick attack that he does every time he homing attacks. This took me a while to get used to, because sometimes I didn't mean to do it, it just did it by itself. It's just me trying to get to the next enemy as soon as possible. It's only cool when you have those enemies with the health bars. And yo, Shadow stages are pretty lengthy. And I know I just need to know where I'm going, but I'm not playing this game again. The stages being lengthy is not that big of a deal because I kind of like them. I think there was only one I didn't like. Rue's controls just like Knuckles, and for some reason loves to stay on the wall, and Omega was fun to play as. I actually dig Omega's gameplay. Bosses are the same as Sonic's, only new one is Mephiles. He's easy to defeat, but I like it because it's not the wait for the opening type boss fight. The music's pretty good too. Overall, even though it's not better than Sonic's story, I think Shadow's story is just okay. Story wise it's not that great, and gameplay wise it just felt like a step down. Mephiles fight still slaps though. Okay, so Silver's story kinda concerned me because I didn't hear too many things from him, so let's see if it's good or not. Now, Silver's story takes place in the future where Iblis destroys everything. After the first fight with Iblis, Silver and Blaze run into Mephiles and claims that if he kills Sonic, the future will be fixed. Weird that you'll just trust a dude that popped out of nowhere. Silver and Blaze are sent to the past and head through tropical jungle to get to Soliana. Silver waits to kill Sonic, and Amy mistakes Silver for Sonic. She apologizes and offers to help Silver find the Iblis trigger. Little does she know it's Sonic. After going through Dusty Desert in an effort to catch up with Sonic, they eventually meet up in Soliana, where Sonic and Silver fight, and the scene plays out like before. We meet with Blaze, and Silver rethinks his decision on killing Sonic, then quickly goes back to his plan and heads to White Acropolis to find some information. And then he goes to Radical Train, where Silver finds Sonic and it plays out like before. Real quick information here. We find out if Elise ever cries, she will awake Iblis, which how does that make sense? Her father just died. Back to regular time, Silver finds out that Sonic wasn't the Iblis trigger and proceeds to help Sonic and make sure Elise doesn't die. Then she dies. Yeah, that's crazy, huh? Portal's created, Sonic does his own thing, Silver has to flame core to fight Iblis one last time. Silver defeats him and attempts to seal Iblis inside him. It doesn't work, and Blaze takes Iblis and sacrifices himself, and the sun starts to shine. And Silver's story ends. The story was pretty short. You know what, I'm gonna say it. I think Silver's story is pretty fun. Well, the first half. I like playing as Silver in some cases. His power will make the stages fun. Silver has his telekinesis ability, and it's fun, but it sucks when you're trying to fight a crowd of enemies, and Silver doesn't grab anything. Since he can't home an attack or anything, it takes him a minute to clear out some enemies. Blaze is goated though. She has a speed like Sonic, has fast moving homing attacks, and a double jump. Playing her only stage in Wave Ocean was so fun. We also get a chance to play as Amy. No, I don't like playing as Amy. Her range and her speed is trash. And yo, I hate Dusty Desert. At the very end of the stage, you have to guide this ball to a Pacific hole, and the door will open leading to the goal ring. This jaunt took me 30 minutes, and I never screamed out a game in my life. I hate that section. And later stages with Silver are pretty okay, but I guess that's my fault. I was getting pretty tired of this game at this point. Boss fights are a huge improvement though. There's no wait for the opening boss, just attack responsibly. The final fight with Silver was pretty good, real challenging and fun to finish. Overall, I really enjoyed Silver's story. Some levels are fun, and the bosses are a really nice change of pace. And Blaze was crazy good. It was a fine playthrough. And here we are, final story. This is barely an hour long, so don't expect this to be anything too long. So after Sonic saves Elise, Mephiles blinds Sonic and kills him. wait. Okay, what?
Yo, Sonic's dead! Sonic's dead! Look who killed him! He killed him!
Elise cries, releasing Iblis, and Mephiles merges with him, causing the rest of the game to be teleported to this void simply called the end of the world. Everyone sees Sonic dead and is upset. Elise says she feels Sonic's presence, and everyone goes out to find the Chaos Emerald. They succeed, and Elise attempts to revive Sonic. Sonic is back in his super form and gives Shadow and Silver the power to do the same, and they fight Dolores. After the battle's over, Sonic and Elise are sent to Iblis when it's just a small flame, and all Elise has to do is blow up the flame, and everything will be good. But she has a second thought, because she doesn't want to forget about Sonic. Dude, are you serious? She'd rather have this terrible future happen just because she doesn't want to forget Sonic.
Are you for real?
I understand she likes Sonic, but for real, let's just go. Sonic tells Elise just to smile and she blows out the flame. And the game ends with the celebration, which is weird since Iblis is gone, so I'm not sure what they're celebrating. But the game ends with Sonic on the rooftop watching the celebration, making Sonic 06 story non-existent. Well, until Generations.
How dare you passingly enjoy a game that I haven't played but think it's bad for its reputation? I mean, isn't this the game where a human tries to make it with a hedgehog? That is gross!
See, this is why I love your content, bro. Okay, so there's only two things in this final story. The end of the world stage is where we play every character, and it's okay. I don't like Amy and Silver section because they are a pain to control. Tails, Omega, Knuckles, Rouge, and Shadow is so short that it threw me off how fast I finished them. But that doesn't matter. Is the final boss worth it? In my opinion, yes. I really enjoyed myself with this final boss. It didn't take me too long to find things out, and I got through it pretty quick. But the main reason I really like this fight is the music in Phase 2. That jaunt is like the best thing I've ever heard. It makes the entire boss a lot more epic. I just love it, and I think that's about it. The final story had a slow start but an epic finish. And we finally finished Sonic 06. Okay, now that I played the game from beginning to end, I can finally say that Sonic 06 is just okay. Heads up, this is my fourth time using this song. Sonic 06 is a game that only if they had enough time, they could have made this game into something amazing. I'm not going to cut the game any slack for not having enough time to finish up. The game has its high points. Some stages are fun to go through. I like Mephiles' boss fight. Blaze was amazing. Silver has some fun levels, and the soundtrack is so good. But sadly, the game has its downsides as well. The controls, the camera, the story, and one thing I forgot to mention is that this game lags really bad on the PS3. If Sega were to ever attempt something as ambitious as this, they need to take their time. I want to go back to where I can say I'm a Sonic fan without people like Review Your Life laughing at me. Sonic 06 is a game not a lot of fans have the fondest memory of, but I was happy that I was finally able to experience this game, and hopefully Sonic can find his roots again and become the hedgehog we all know and love. Before we end this video, I want to talk about a certain YouTuber. His name was Review Life. So in his catch scratch video, he said this. This might be a bit disturbing.
Hey man, edit this note. I ain't a furry.
If you take away the word ain't, you got this. Now, if we divide that by the cumulative factor by the quantum sector of the given quadruple quadrant in the x variable, and divide by the whole equation by one person, and calculate the percentage rates of heart attacks, and multiply that by the abortion rates in America and Mexico, and add it up to the element of helium. I don't even know where I'm going with this.